737 Common Era, or 532 after Hijrah. In the castle of ancient village, the city of Tikrit near Baghdad era, there was born a baby boy. Strangely, it was the same day when his father was exiled. His father becomes so worried. The baby boy wants to be killed. But someone warns him, "Sir, do not do that, as the baby knows nothing. This is the fate destiny. How can you know that your baby might become a famous king and a great person in the future? So, take care of him well." His father soon returns to his sense, then departs to Mosul. The leader of Mosul generously gave them land to live because of their kindness.
The baby grew and spent his early years as the best day of his life in Baalba. He played ball, rode horse, and other traditional games at that time. For the next 3 decades, he learned and was very skillful in military art. One day, his uncle took him in a war in Egypt. But in the early time, he said, "Actually, I'm not really keen on joining this army. My existence is not by my own willingness, but my uncle." Fortunately, this was most important moment in forming his heroic and military experience. Besides military skill, he was also well known for his keen-hearted and balanced intellect.
It was as if destiny wanted him to be a champion in the Battle of Hattin. 10,000 crusaders were killed. He also killed the bishop of Acre, the king of Jerusalem, and 150 cavalrymen who could not fight because of their father's fear and exhaustion were captured. Reginald, who was the reason for the battle, was also captured. He brought them to the tent and brought water for them. He then sent him and his followers to Damascus in honor. Someone then praised him in a poem, "With your conquest, Islam become proud, and with your victory, days become lightened. You have to complete the conquest by conquering Jerusalem. Go ahead in conquering, so that system may continue and be a Muslim, in order to make Islam triumph."
After the victory, he marched to AKHIRUSSANAH. He conquered other cities around, such as Tabnain, Sidon, Jubail, and Beirut. Then he marched through the coast to Ascalon. Finally, he headed to Jerusalem after conquering Ramlah, Adarum, Bethlehem, and Netron. He decided to enter Jerusalem by treaty rather than by force, lest he violate its sanctity or destroy any of its building. In doing so, he imitated Umar bin Khattab. When he conquered it before, he sent an envoy to ask them to surrender. "I believe in the sanctity of Jerusalem as you believe. I do not want to blockade or attack the holy place." However, the Frank refused to surrender. Therefore, he insisted on conquering Jerusalem by war and resistance. After a week of blockade, the city surrendered to him and accepted reconciliation and some conditions. Friday, 27 of Rajab, 583 after Hijri, as the day of Isra Mi'raj, he conquered Jerusalem.
The Crusaders changed most objects in Al-Aqsa Mosque. 100 years were being in the hands of the polytheists and their abuse. He removed all the signs and drawing of the polytheism extended on its portico and replaced them with the pillar of monotheism upon which it was based, and with piety upon which it was built. The first Qiblah after the advent of Islam, the seat of the messenger and prophet, the destination of the righteous people. After listening through the story, are you curious of who is actually the baby who wants to be killed by his father, the smart and multi-talented young leader? and the conqueror of Jerusalem. Who is he? Yes, he is Sultan Yusuf bin Najmuddin Al-Ayyubi, but the world know him better as Shalahuddin Al-Ayyubi.